Are we immediately live? I don't know. Are we? Looks like it. Sorry for the pause. So, hello everybody, how are you doing this fine evening? I'm doing well and I hope you're doing well as well. Let's see if we can output to Twitch. Hopefully it works, and output to Facebook. Facebook doesn't seem to do anything. And let's open up Twitch to see if everything is working. Hello little brother, we are live, so I'm not even missing it, and it's working on Twitch as well. Well, hello Twitch, what nice to see you as well, working this time. Let's see, I think I need to keep this one open as well. So I see messages going to Twitch, but I don't see how they appear. Hello, Cloudsack. You're everywhere. It's insane. I really need to understand how to get from Twitch also in the Social Stream Ninja app, but it's for another time. No category and all title. I guess so, right? Let's see if we can change that. Category, do it yourself or technology. I don't know. What would this be? Technology. Do we have something like that? Science and technology looks like something. It has 501 viewers. That's not a lot, I guess. Random life. About web building stuff. Let's keep it as is. Yeah, today, so let me first quickly tell the people who are new a little bit about me and this channel, because I'm Lex from Tech's Reviews and I'm thrilled that you are here. And on this channel, we like to look at exciting web tech and have some chill vibes. You see the sunset colors used here, and that's the reason, science and tech. And I'm very excited about the things that I saw this week, and I really want to share, because I saw that Web Studio has AI generation, and what it released, it looks ridiculously good. Here is a post by Ollie, one of the key features from Web Studio, and it showed how he created with a prompt some really nice looking hero sections. If you ask me, it's still a lot going on, but you have a very nice basics to work with, and you can really see and use them. And this is all from a one prompt, so it's a one shot, as to say. And really like what they are making with this. But look at this. This is done all with AI. It's insane if you ask me. It's something different, and that's really what I love. And I was also very curious, because I have bought the Web Studio lifetime deal, if this would be inside of the lifetime deal plan or the current plan. And as Oleg responded, the price and tokens will definitely not be cheap. This will cost extra based on how many you use. We can provide it on any of the existing plans. So that goes to show how expensive it is to run this kind of prompt. So I'm wondering if this will be feasible in the future as well, to have some kind of way of having this inside of something like this, which can get very expensive. But nonetheless, I'm very excited about what they've created with a prompt. Here's the prompt that they used. Create a hero section for a luxury real estate brand that sells expensive homes. Show some objects, price, and locations. So, yeah, exactly, that's Cloudsack. AI is expensive. That's something you don't hear a lot. But I really like the outcome of the design, and that is using Tailwind, I can imagine. So that's the first thing I wanted to cover. The second thing is that Ollie theme has released the version 2.0. At least it was planned last week. Let's see if it has been released. I'm very curious. And I also want to is here and it's a game changer. I guess it has been launched. And I'm very curious on the onboarding element that they have created. So I wanted to fire up a test environment to see how Ollie theme is and what kind of differences it is from the default Gutenberg, because there are some differences between them. So let's explore a little bit together. Let's see if everything is going okay and all right. It looks like it. There are people also watching on YouTube and everything looks fine there as well. If not, please let me know. But looks a little pixelated, if you ask me. Let's see if further down the road it's good enough, I guess. And it's still stream is a little pixelated. I guess the the wide connection is something to do with that. Hopefully it will fix itself. Looks a little bit choppy. Then I guess I will stop streaming to Twitch for now, because YouTube is my main thing. Let's see. Let's see for a bit if it gets better or not. Let me know. So here we have the login credentials, and we press magic login. And when we do so, InstaWP fires up a test website where we can have a look at Ollie. And here we have a way of getting inside of the dashboard. Let's see if I can open those side by side in some way or form. Oh. Nope, I don't want you there. Let's see. Sometimes setting up is a bit of a thing. Hopefully in the future that will change. So here we have our Ollie dashboard, and we can look at this. This looks way better than most of the settings that you have in other themes or whatsoever. This looks like the future of WordPress, which I can imagine is the ideal way of working with WordPress. That you have a nice admin bar and that you can go inside of the studio. And here we can set up a starter site, or we can import a starter site or create a child theme. Let's start site setup and let's start the wizard. So here we have the essential plugins that we can install. It is already recommending the icon block, the block visibility, and the advanced loop. Oh, there's even more. Create a block theme. There's a custom post UI and performance lab. Let's install everything. Why the hell not? Tick all the boxes. And here we have the interface where we can select what kind of pages we want to create. So this is the default Ollie, I guess. And we change to, oh, look at that. That looks pretty good if you just want to get started. Here we have the creator, the startup, and the studio. Well, I am a creator, or will become one. No, I am one for a little bit over a year now. Oh, over a year already. It's such a crazy road to go. Let's see if we can select this one. Does that mean that this one also gets imported? We are not able to select it. All right, let's select all these and press import. Create pages and continue. This looks nice. It has the purple theme too. Yeah. I want this, my homepage. I want to have a custom page. And it looks like I don't have a homepage by default. So which one should be the default page? I guess my newsletter page. Looks like something. And for our blog page, I want my newsletter or blog page 2. That sounds about right. We can choose a color palette that's already predefined. Nice purple one, blue, orange, pink. Look at the color combinations it has. You can really see that this is a thought of on how to get people started with using WordPress without the extra difficulty. Neon. And you can scroll downwards to see the preview as well. That's awesome. Then we can save and continue. Then we can change our fonts. So this feels like a very simple style guide. I'm wondering, what can we do with a generator? We press, ooh, look at that. It automatically creates our colors based on what we pick. That makes lives easier. And of course, they know what kind of colors they are using, so they can fit in what kind of contrast should be in there. I think this is really well thought out, to be fair. Let's pick something like this, I guess, right? Looks nice. Then we can change our fonts. So it feels quite similar to Reloom, where you can see a preview and change up your fonts and colors and that sort of things. Mona Sans narrow. Mona Sans Franchasas. The names of these. Really wide one. I don't like this one. Chunky. Yeah, looks like it's something. Then we can save and continue. Then we can choose the page layouts. Look at that. Full width, centered. This feels like the customizer that we used to have in WordPress as well. And for the blog post, we want the pages to be centered. Even wide. That would be better. And the blog post layouts needs to be a list. And on the right, so I want a sidebar. Let's continue. And we can set. It really takes every step of the way to help you out within the to be updated admin panel, what's it called? Dashboard of WordPress. I hope that one day they will be able to finish that project as well, because this looks way more modern. And Ollie Theme does a really good job with integrating the ID and having this kind of setup. Then we can have 2 buttons. We can have a banner, but let's do with a nav. I want a dark mode. Do we want columns? A very simple one, centered one. This also needs to be dark, so that matches up. And we're ready to go. So let's see our website. So this is the website that I created in just a few minutes. That's awesome. And then people can sign up. There's a lot of things that already has been created now for me. I'm wondering if we edit the site, what we can do. Yeah, this is the site editor. We need to edit the page, of course. And if we do edit the page, we go into the Gutenbricks. Or I said Gutenbricks. It's of course not Gutenbricks, but Gutenberg. Here we have the paragraph, and we see that there's no additional CSS or whatsoever set. We have no background, no additional dimensions. Is this added to the text block? Because there's some kind of blurriness and transparency. Here we have it. Style background blur. So it will add some custom CSS classes to this to these styles to be able to make this kind of things. but it's really easy and intuitive to use and to set up. If you are a beginner, I can really see you just go in and do these kinds of things. And with Gutenberg, it actually, although we haven't looked at it that much, it looks quite pretty. And I'm wondering what kind of CSS classes needed to be used to create these kinds of things, but it looks like it isn't a lot. Ollie avatar row. Yeah, you see, that's the biggest gripe that I have right now, that I can't access the class and don't know what's set there. If I want to make changes to the class in some way or form, or want to just type in the class, you don't know what you are doing or changing here. But for someone who is just setting up, this is pretty good. It looks actually pretty nice. And it's really easy to use. And it makes me rethink to perhaps use Gutenberg as well. If you can make this kind of designs pretty easily, then why not? But as I said, the only downside is that you need to use classes for some certain things where Gutenberg doesn't support it yet. Like here, the blur effect. So that's the downside of this. But it looks pretty beginner friendly, as CloudSec said. As you are right. Now, I am not able to highlight your comment because it doesn't show up in my Ninja chat. But this is really awesome, Ollie theme. So keep in mind, if you want to check out Ollie theme, you can go to their website. Now, this wasn't sponsored or whatsoever. I just was very curious about Ollie Pro. And as you can see, it has a lot of design things already for you using Gutenberg. It uses a really fluid and intuitive setup process that feels like native WordPress, which it isn't. And it has a lot of patterns and a Slack community. So yeah, well done, Mike McAllister, if I remember correctly. It really looks pretty and it looks good. I'm very excited for for this kind of website. And these are the prices, if you are wondering. $69 for one website, $129 for 5, and $249 for 500. I think these prices are very understandable. Not the cheapest, but also not that expensive. You see what you can get from it using the Gutenberg editor as well. And if you don't know yet what you're doing, but just want to get started with WordPress, so really can recommend Ollie theme if you just want to get started or just want a nice experience. Now, that was for Ollie theme that I really want to check out. Yeah. It's not that expensive for one website. I agree. The next thing that is very important that happened is that CrocoBlock is now 7 years. That's a very long time. Congratulations on existing for 7 years. It's jammer. It's wow, that was Dutch. It's jammer. It's a shame that I don't have the party popper, because it really can be popped if you are existing that long. And I just love everything they have for their for the product lines. Especially Jet Engine is something that I use a lot for my web building projects, and that's just amazing and very powerful. So I can really recommend that. So, and if I remember correctly, there's also a discount if you would like to purchase right now, but I don't remember by heart which one it is. It will be in the description after this live stream when I found it. But there's some kind of celebration going on, or is that already set? I thought it was till 7 Years of Dreams. They go over a little bit of who's in their team and who's working there. Almost 8 years, 6 months. So yeah, really nice. Also, something launched this week was Rightplace. And Rightplace is something new from Ryan Lee. The guy is also known for Gutenbergs. And it's still in beta, so it can be that some things go wrong. But let's see. We can... you can... What this is a, for now, at least, is a WordPress management tool. You can also manage your servers if you would like to. You can add servers in here. I just added my own website. Rightplace is amazing. Yeah, I saw your video as well, Jimmy. I won't be exploring everything for Rightplace because it's a lot. That's something that I show you, and it's in pre-beta, so it's going to be better. And you can just press sign in, and somewhere you need to open the sidebar. Oh, it's this button, and then you can press access fault, and then you can press this, and then you can press login, and then it will log in. And as you can see here, it says Control P. When you press Control P, you can open a new tab or you can make changes. This feels like a browser built for website management. And the one thing that I'm very excited about is about the license key manager. Here you can save the license key and then add new one or edit once. And I need to explore that for a little bit because it allows you to set up websites really quick. So I'm actually very excited about that one, that we have logs, what we have installed. No plugins available. Well, I hope so. I hope there are some plugins available. But I guess it is not installed in Rightplace, so we don't have direct access to it. As you can see, here is the menu, and the menu in the WordPress site itself has been removed. The license key manager, yeah, that's really making it easy. I need to check that out. But yeah, oh, this looks like a bug. When I move over too fast, it removes the hover state, and then I can't press anything. So if I want to add a project, I need to click on this blue, because else it will be gone. That doesn't seem like a nice thing to have. As it's from the left hand, yeah, plug installed. And here we have all our installed plugins. It really looks really nice. And especially if you have multiple sites in here, I can see this making it very easy for you to manage your websites. I saw a lot of amazing stuff as well. We can connect it to a server, but I don't know the credentials by heart. And you can manage the database and all sort of things. But you first have to install the right client plugin. Ah, I see. Can I find that one in here? Client. Let's see. So we need to search for it. Right, client. This is really me the first time setting this up, trying it out. Let me also see if I can see it in the back end, because I can imagine that it's not available on the plugin store yet. You were just in the settings. Under server, that right menu. Settings. Ah, it just says install a plugin. Sometimes you need to read lags, but I don't want to. You have to. It's not in register. Yeah, all right. I think there's a little bit of a delay. What do you think? I could see your Windows notification just now. Might be something you don't want to show to people. Yeah. Who reads these days? Ooh, look at that. And now it's installed. We see a lot of things. We can go back to here. And usually a quick refresh should do something for the plugins. At least I don't see anything happening. Here we have our posts. So all our post types, I guess. Yeah, because here we have the, look at this. This is like an Excel sheet for making changes. We have the slug, the category, the tag. Ooh, that would be amazing for my videos. Because when I do a live stream, it first creates the live stream and then it creates it again. But I don't see my video ideas, so that's too bad. Can we add another post meta? Not. I'm using Jet Engine, so I guess I'm not able to do so. Right, side menu is not really developed. Ah, I see. The reason why I wanted to do this is because some of the things are double, as you can see right here. Sometimes even triple. And I need to find a way to clean this up at some point. And the easiest way for me to do so is by identifying the video ID. Because if we look at, ooh, look at that. It opens side by side. That's awesome. But what I was saying is that you have the video ID right here, and then I can recognize when I have something double. But I'm using Jet Engine, and I guess it's not supported yet, so I need to set it up or ask Ryan for it to be added as a feature request. I'll just shut up and let you discover it. No, I'm excited that you are excited about this. So it's already. You don't have to shut up. I just don't read a lot right now. Oh, these are not good. Post type video. Ooh, these are not good at all. Right, need to figure that all out on some time. We have the templates, Media Hub. It's funny because this is something you usually don't see being exist. We can have the demos, testimonials. Oh, I really need to work on my website. Maybe that's something for the next couple of live stream. Working on my website to improve it. Because I do have some ideas what I want to do. Ooh, look at that. Suddenly all the plugins appeared. Oh, that's awesome. Now we can manage the plugins that we have. Because I opened the Explorer and then it finally shows up. How is it possible to have access to this when I haven't given any of my information? Oh, it's a good thing, by the way, that I didn't open up this completely. From everything that I could do, that was the most dangerous one. We can find plugins, we can find assets. So here we have Bricks Builder, we have our pages. Look at that. We can see all the pages that we have and all the templates that we have created with our Bricks Builder. We can press edit. Oh, this is awesome. This is a very nice experience. Ooh, but does it load? Edit. This looks like a really awesome management tool. Look at that. Those are copies of each other. Drum roll, please. And then we can add heading, excerpt, book me. Yeah, and this looks just like the normal Bricks Builder. It's a little bit cut off. If I remember correctly, it's not that far off the screen. Yeah, it's a little bit cut off, but it's what it is. And then we can easily change pages. I see all my templates right here. Synced, non-synced. but am I able to change that up? Because now I can't reach my my pages. There we are. Let's edit it. It's a game changer. I worked with it for 3 days and it's been a joy. Can't wait for the official RC release. Awesome. So I need to use it more, I guess. Where did you use it for, Jimmy? Because it looks really easy to use for website management. But is that the only thing that you can use it for, or is it something else as well? I see that I want to open up my homepage and then it doesn't. So I guess that's a bug still, but it's fine. And here we can manage our media. Look at that. We have a lot of pages, of course. I think I have it also organized, and that's something I don't see reflected in here, but I can understand why. And here we have all our plugins that are installed. And we can update them, we can create blueprints. Look at that. This replaces InstaWP as well. That we can create a blueprint out of the things. View installed plugins, installed themes. That's awesome. And we have metrics. It will be all in one place. So goodbye to Google. And here we have all the people that are part of the system. And we have connected and we have installed kind of things. That's awesome. Instead of using Safari, I use Rightplace. Yeah, I really can see that being a really nice thing to use for that specifically. If you want to do some changes to it, instead of relying on something like that, can we open a new tab and can we go to Google as well? It doesn't seem to want to go to Google, but this looks amazing that you have some kind of browser environment, but then specifically created to edit and manage WordPress websites. You can update and install plugins. I can imagine that if you have a plugin right here and you want to install it, that you can keep it inside of some kind of fold and then it would install it for you. So that would be awesome. It's like AT, but for WordPress. Blueprints are so good, but that's the goal, to work with Rightplace instead of your own browser. Look at that. That's just awesome. And it really looks pretty. So, and manageable. I really like this view. I can't wait for them to add support for Jet Engine, because I'm really missing something right now. Post meta. And I don't know how to add it. I don't want to press this and then add something. But it looks really nice. So well done, Ryan Lee, for creating Rightplace. And I'm excited to test out more. Maybe even for work and show off to my colleagues what Rightplace does. Now, because I'm a sucker for animations, but sometimes you get glitches. And here, Timothy Ricks, who uses Webflow for its web building, is showing how you can add animations like the sliding up text, like he shows here in the video. Like that in a stagger animation, and also shows how you can remove some kind of flickering and that sort of things. And what he uses is this piece of CSS, which I think is very clever. Here it says when the HTML doesn't find gshape .not found, then we'll prevent the flicker through, because when you have data prevent flicker set on, it will hide the text initially and put it back when it's done loading. You can also disable JavaScript, and when you do that, he adds a no script tag, which allows you to make text visible that has data prevent flicker. And what he means by the flicker effect is something that we can show right here. That you first see your text, then removes it, and then it does the animation. And that's something you shouldn't like, right? So I think it's really clever that he shows how you can add that. And it shows how you can use it as well. The one thing that I'm missing here is the ability to disable the animations completely when you have what's called the there's a JavaScript with GZAP that you can disable any animation from happening, so then it won't load anything. It's fine, Jimmy. And I'm the only other one in the chat right now. Yeah, that's true. 2 people in the chats. Let's see. Is that true? Yeah, there are 4 people watching, maybe, perhaps. And you 2 are the only one responding. Oops. That's something that I still need to open up. So that was the better stagger animations that I really loved. Also, what got me very excited is this video from Jay. Oh man, if you don't know him by now, he's a really talented guy who uses CSS to create all kinds of things. And this kind of video effect that he shows right here is something that you can do with only using CSS, with container type scroll state. And then when scroll state is stuck on top, you can do something with the video. It's insane. I never know that you could do something like that. And Jay just shows a example of it right here on how you can do that. And he has some kind of configuration where you can show what happens and how it works. And yeah, this is only using CSS right now. It's exciting times that we are living in, that we can see that this is happening. So if you are using X or want to use X, whatever, please follow Jay, because that guy is great with CSS. I can show also other things that he created. Here he created a impossible checkbox. Those are really fun things that he just do. This one morphs and sign and check. You can see a transformation happening when you hover over it. It goes to different kinds of content. Pew, 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 pew. Look at that. And it's all done with CSS, I think. Looks like it. Yeah, there's a copen below, so we can check it out. Oops. And sometimes he shares the copen. It's not always the case. Here you can see that it's using React. So that's a little bit of shame, because then you need to use CSS, JavaScript as well. But I think it still looks pretty nice, and it's nice that he shares it. So really go follow him. I love that he made this picture-in-picture animation for your video. So if you're using YouTube videos like I do for your website, then you can use this to transform and push the video on the bottom right in this case, or make it in a different place when you do the transform. It's the X Twitter. I'm also very bad at it, but sometimes, because I see a lot of people that I'm following sharing amazing stuff, like here Nandi from Framing University. It shows what he has been creating, and it just gives some ideas on what kind of content I could create as well. It's really awesome. This is, by the way, the new AI trend, where babies are doing the podcasts. It's insane. I saw someone with N8N and some automations just creating these kinds of AI podcasting. is what people watch, right? It's insane. Automation for email. Oh, this one was also awesome. It was created by Brandon, and he shares a way where you can automatically tag with this N8N automation. You can automatically tag your email, which will save a lot of time. If something has a high priority, is it just for billing, is it for support or sales? And OpenAI is the chat model that does and see if something is one of those labels. So it's a classifier. And if you're interested in what Brendan O'Connell does, although it says WordPress and design dev, he's now all into automation, I should say. So go follow him on X as well. As you can see, Jimmy, this is the reason why I'm starting to like X, because you can follow a lot of people that you like, and there you can see all kinds of inspiration coming by, or some awesome CSS tricks that you can move, or you could create your own game. Look at this guy, that's amazing. How are you? I don't use it. I'm still on Reddit though. Nice. So that was also awesome. The last thing I wanted to do was talk about the live streams that we have had the last couple of weeks. Oh, it has been amazing experience to talk to all kinds of people from the WordPress space, to Toby, to Rabbit Cloud, to Clutch, to Annemieke as well. And I love to do that even more so if possible. Need to find the right balance though, because I also love to do this generic YouTube stuff as well, not only interviews. And in the future, I also want to explore the animations more, especially with GSAP being free right now. I'm very interested to see if I can create all kinds of GSAP animations for WordPress itself, because I think with it being free, it's just awesome to use. Pricing free. Look at that. This is awesome. And instead of using something like I also want to use BricsForge, because that really makes things easier. And if possible, I would like to be able to export BricsForge animations to something differently, and then can use that for my own also use it for Bricks itself or for another tool, so that I can reuse the GSAP animation that has been created. That would be awesome. Look at that. But I just want to create online fidget toys just like this. Maybe that's something that we can look into the next couple of times, how to create online fidget toys, because that's just amazing. It doesn't always have to be a purpose that you have to drive, right? What is Blue Sky? Blue Sky is a X or Twitter alternative. But yeah, I want to do this more because I'm very inspired by GSAP and want to have fun with it, and just see what we can come up with using and creating nice looking websites like this one. Oh, it's amazing. I just want to test it out. So maybe, yeah, we're going to use BricsForge first to just see what we can do with only BricsForge. And lastly, I wanted to perhaps less live streams and see if I can come up with more videos to be created. Because if we look at the growth of our the YouTube channel, most of the growth comes from videos actually, and that's as expected, of course. But also something that I would like to focus on. So perhaps I will do less live streams. I don't know. Perhaps I will do even the same amount of live streams because I love to do the GZIP animation exploration as well. And that's something that's easily done and shared during a live stream. And then I can make a video about it next day. At least that's the plan. Hey, Dave, how are you doing? I'm just showing GZAP and just how amazing it is. So let me know. Yeah, more for community building with the low amount of people that I have, but a very nice group of people are always watching the live stream. Jimmy, little brother, and Dave, of course, and Toby as well. And yeah, it's always awesome. But looking at these kinds of things, it's just nice to have these fun stuff, but also have it accessible, right? So maybe that's something that I can explore in the future as well, to make simple animations that I can reuse and show you guys how you can create it yourself and make it accessible, because that's also a very important thing. I'm tired. I'm done for today. It's a little bit of a shorter live stream, but that's fine. I hope that you will have a nice week. And as always, keep designing.